everybody. Welcome back to Willot Reacts when we talk and where we react to things BLGL, other LGBT plus rated content with a dozen splash of K-pop, E-pop, and T-pop here and there. And it's that time of the year again. We will be finally ranking down our dearest GLs that made through this year, from the ones that have ended this year to the ones that have aired this year and the ones that have already started airing this year and will be running down next year. Because for today's video, this is When Willot Reacts 2025 GLs year-end ranking. Yeah. So I will be ranking down all of the GLs that I've reacted and I've watched on my own. Although most of these GLs I've reacted to them both on YouTube and on Patreon. Most of them are on Patreon as well because I will also be including some Korean, Japanese, and one Taiwanese GL. So I'm really excited to see how things are gonna turn out with this ranking. I'm just gonna be focusing on the GL series, but there will be also some movies that were chopped into episodes that I reacted on Patreon, and I will be including it in the tier. So this ranking might be shorter than expected, but since I still yap a lot, this might be at least for an hour. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show because we will be ranking down everything from the lesbian. So let's get right into it. So this is gonna be the ranking that I'll be doing for the GLs. I will be using the same template that I did with the BLs. The highest one is the top show this year, and the other one is no comment. So for this ranking, top show this year means I will be including it in my top 10 GLs this year. It can be either more than 10 depending on how I feel about the show. I already have some on my mind already, but some of them are going to be on the spot. I will be thinking about them for second thoughts, so we'll see. I enjoyed it. Not part of my top 10, but I still enjoy it nonetheless. Like production, acting, quality wise, it was really great. It was okay. Like I enjoyed it, but could have been better. Could have been better. I kinda enjoyed it as a viewer, but majority of it had its lapses, and it should have been a much greater show. And no comment. I'm not gonna be commenting them at all. Means that it can either be in jail time, in recycle bin, or I just don't want to comment about them. And also it technically means that I didn't like the show. So, are you guys ready? Let's get started. First off, I kind of put it in a little bit of chronological order, but not that much. So, we'll start off with Pluto. This ended January of this year, if I'm not mistaken. And if I will be putting it, I'll be putting it on I enjoyed it. This was really interesting though. A really interesting series considering that this is the first Namtan film that we've had, and the acting was great, not gonna lie. It was great. It was giving, and the chemistry between Namtan and film was just chef's kiss. It really was chef's kiss. My only issues in this show is that the pacing was not it for me. And again, this is just my personal opinion. And there were some things that didn't make any sense, especially on the last few episodes, even if I can't recall them much anymore. But overall, it was still an enjoyable show. And if it's Namtan film, knowing how great of the actresses that they are, they're really giving. Next up, Love Senior Special. I'm sorry, but no comment. I mean, Love Senior is my least favorite GL. Star. This is my issue with Star Hunter lately. They really need to step up with their shows. They're always creating bad shows, and they really deserve better. Love Senior Special. Okay. Okay, next up we have Mate the series, which was I believe like which ended like early this year as well. Mate the series, I will say though, it was okay. It was an okay show for me. Okay, it was an o- it was an okay show for me considering how things have turned out with the show. Although I can't recall the story anymore, but I remember being stressed and kind of like being too pent up with the drama of these two. Like they were always fighting with the architectural set, and like there are lots of men that were associated with. They were also like yeah, it was just a dramatic mess. And I as much as I did and as much as I kind of enjoyed the show, it could have been better on those aspects. Like the writing was not really that strong for me, and I feel like just like Pluto, like the pacing was a little weird, and like the I mean the acting was okay, but still needs improvement. I mean that's just for me. So overall, it was an okay series for me. It was an okay series, I will say. Again, this is just my personal opinion. Next up, we have Petrichor. Petrichor, top show this year. Top show this year. I loved Petrichor, okay? I love Petrichor not just because it was a GL, but also it really it wasn't just a GL. It's more of like a female centric investigative drama. Like it just didn't focus on the lesbians, but also like the story on itself, like how how things had unfolded in not just the relationship, but also in the cases that they've been going into. Because if I can recall, uh, Engfa's role was a police officer, and Charlotte was, I believe, a forensic scientist, but still works in the hospital, but you know, you use forensics. So I like the fact that they made their characters very independent, very strong-willed, and yeah, like it was just a really lovely series that for sure more people should watch. Not just because they're Anglot fans, but also it was just a really great show. It was just a really great show, especially like within the last 3 episodes when the killer was about to be unfolded. I was like, girl, I don't mind watching more than an hour episodes at this point. Just give me the answers already, and I am gonna be very much here for it. So, overall, top show this year, Petrichor. It was really good. Your Apon, your Apon. Not gonna lie, your Apon, your Apon. No comment. Sorry. Despite having 30 episodes, nothing much really happened to them for me. At least though they got married, so good for them. But yeah, no comment. Next up, we have Music Story, Losing Control. I am combining the first two already. So I will say though, it could have been better. It could have been better in my opinion. It could have been better in my opinion. Yeah, like it had its potential. It had its potential of like with especially with like the drama. Like the drama was really interesting in this show. I liked how they execute the drama in this mini series, but just like any other poorly made show, the fact that it came from a low budget production, which affected the quality. And also, the writing was a little all over the place. It's messy. And some of the actresses cannot act. They cannot act. Like, they need to have more acting classes. We need to have more acting classes. Really need to have more acting classes. But I did enjoy the both parts, so I put it on could have been better. I will say. Fragrance of the First Flower Season 2. This was a Taiwanese GL, a Gaga Ulala original, if I'm not mistaken. It was okay. It was okay for me. It had more episodes than season 1 because season 1 was technically a movie with 6 episodes and kind of like 15 minutes per episode. So yeah, it's technically a movie. But this second season had more episodes, 12 episodes, 30 minutes per episode. And I did enjoy it. I did enjoy like the drama, like how much like the maturity of these characters are really interesting. Like Taiwan and their productions, like even in BLs and in other queer productions, they are really really giving. But despite that, acting wasn't that strong enough. And there were also lapses in writing. So, and they really didn't expound the issues that they've been experiencing because they've also kind of like they've also kind of been like confronting, if not the same, similar issues that they've been confronting in the past. So the fact that they can't even resolve it on their own, again, it really made me question things. But at least they got together at the end. So it was an okay series. I enjoyed it, but could have been better. I'm your moon. I'm sorry, but no comment. I'm sorry. It was just not it for me. It was just not it for me. Reverse with me. This falls under the same universe as Reverse for You, but it is made by a totally different production company. And yeah, I just only posted like little highlights on YouTube if I'm not mistaken because they're only like allowing 15 minutes of episode reaction. So really can't post anything on YouTube. Reverse with me. I will say okay, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed for the most part. I enjoyed for the most part. I can't put it on top show this year because just like majority of the GLs that I've also watched this year, they still have to work on the writing. That's also what I've been noticing lately. They really need to work on the writing. It was a strong start on like the first half. Okay, like I believe like the story here is the doctor, like one the there are two main leads and one of the main leads is a doctor who's kind of like time traveling to save the other main lead. And it was really interesting until it got uninteresting in the second half and the writing got poorer in the second half, which is why it kind of threw me off. And the pacing was a little weird considering how things have turned out. But I still enjoy it for the most part because, the concept was interesting and majority, like, they've got to execute things well. Like the time traveling concept and, like, the chemistry between the two actresses, like, they actually have chemistry. But yeah, some things have to be worked on with the show. Still, I enjoyed it, which is pretty high considering that there are some shows in the lower ranks. So I enjoyed it. Okay. I'm kind of like contemplating whether or not I should put Mate on. Alright, I'll just decide it later. Anyway, for now, let's put on Denied Love. Denied Love. It is from Thailand, and honestly, top show this year. It was really good. It was really really good. It was really really good. I don't know why people are saying towards this show, but it was pretty enjoyable. Like I did not expect this show to be that enjoyable considering how dramatic and messy the show was. Like if I can recall the story, like there are two main leads and one of them is already in her 30s. She is a CEO and and to get the what they call this, to get uh the ownership of her dad's company, she has to marry someone she doesn't like. It's a forced marriage thing. But it turned sweet. It turned really lovely. And like the drama and the dynamics just work well. Aside from the fact that yeah, they do have chemistry, which is why I mentioned that the dynamics were really working. Like the story was well written in my opinion, and it suits the characters considering that these both of these characters are kind of like rounded, well rounded, and even if I am kind of annoyed with the CEO, I was annoyed in the best way, okay? Because girl, stop denying your love towards your girl. Okay, I'm sorry that I can't remember some names already. It's been a while since I've watched the shows, but it was really good. Like, at least I can put it on my top 10. I put it on my top 10. Top 5 though, we'll have to wait and see. But top show this year, definitely. I really enjoyed it. Next up, Friendly Rivalry. Oh, Friendly Rivalry, this will be on my top. Of course, this will be on my top show this year. Although this series is not really a GL, it is more of Yuri. It is. I mean, there's no. There are some sapphic elements onto it, especially with the kiss between the two main leads, like Carrie and her and her partner. But girl, the chemistry of those two are so freaking good. Like I did their chemistry was skyrocketing. Like they pam 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 pam. And the intensity of like the scenes, like I liked how they unfolded everything. Like from the secrets of the students to kind of like how is it gonna be associated with Harry's girl? How is it all associated with Harry? Which I believe her character name is Jerry. Although again, I can't remember. It was as I remember that it was a 16 episode series that I binge watched on other platforms through fan subs. So good thing I got to understand, and it was really really good. It was really really good. Well written, well made. Chemistry is there. Production is there. The writing is there, considering that South Korea really does know how to create productions, which is why we need more Korean GLs in the near future. But it was a really, really, really nice watch. Like I'm considering Friendly Rivalry as a GL. I don't fucking care. it's 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 a show for the gays, the sapphics, and the like. And their chemistry and that bathtub kiss that will forever alter my brain chemistry. That will forever alter my brain chemistry. It will never change. Next up, we have Call Me by No Name by MBS. Oh, this was a really good show too. Top show this year. This is a Japanese GL, and I did react to it on Patreon because again this is from Japan, and I didn't expect how a little gritty, not gritty in a sense that it is more emotional and it has some psychological aspects onto it. Not because someone has mental health issues, but because like the mental and emotional state of mind are becoming more well-rounded and mixed to create their dynamic. Because if I can recall their show, it is more of them falling in love because Megumi Megumi wants to know more about Kotoha's real name, because she got to see her in like a random trash bin or something until things happened, and it was really good. It was really really good. Like the script was well written, acting was actinging, chemistry was chemistrying, and just like how they executed and put things together, it was a great great show in general. It had 8 episodes. You can watch it on Gaga Ulala, and I also did react to it on Patreon. So if you want to check it out, Patreon is on the description below, the Patreon link. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I wish we could have more Japanese GLs, but I mean, there are some Japanese GLs that are being available, but not all of them internationally. Some of them you can just like find them on fan subbers or on same people who are also watching it. And Japan really loves copyright, so which is one of the reasons why I am not posting any Japanese related content except for 10 Dance lately on my YouTube channel. Next up, we have Whale Store XOXO. This is by Milk Love. And honestly, though, it was okay. It was cute. It was lovely, but not really that groundbreaking, to be honest. Like, yeah, it was cute. It was cute. It had its moments. Milk Love being Milk Love. Actually like the side couple like between Munich and June. Like, this is my first time seeing June being a top. Good for her. Good for her. But how they've executed the storyline, not it for me. Like, I feel like there's some improvement for that. And they just made the show too simple. Like, it I don't mind simple shows as long as it's very compelling. This show enough, not compelling enough. But I also love like how the side couple was also gotten to accepted by Chompu's mother. Chompu is played by Munich, and that was really sweet to see how things have turned out with their relationship. And yeah, it was a kid show. It was a kid show, but could have been better. So it was an okay show. Harmony Secret, Gore. Harmony Secret, top show this year, of course. Top show this year. Oh my god. It was so good. So good, so good. Girl, ever since I've seen Sonia and Look Me on Affair, I just know that they can deliver. They can deliver drama. Okay, they can deliver drama. They can deliver chaos. And I'm very much here. I'm very much here for the drama and the things that they're delivering on. For sure, they're gonna have a GL next year alongside the boys from Change 2561. They're kind of like the only GL couple that I know from Change 2561. I know there are some also as well, but they're not really that exposed to me. So I just only know Sonia and Look Me and Core. They're just really good. Aside from the fact that the drama in Harmony Secret keeps you on seat. It really keeps you on the edge. It really makes you feel like, oh my god, what the fuck is happening? Like, what the fuck is happening with this show? And the Sonia and Look Me, they are really great actresses. They delivered so much drama and chemistry on screen. Maybe I'll never forget that show. Again, thank you very much, Change2561, for giving these lesbians a chance. And I hope to see them again next year. They were really great. Next up, we have Somewhere Somehow. Not gonna lie. Even if I did react to it on Patreon, I enjoyed it. I reacted to it on a certain way that I will not be spilling off. If you want to know how I reacted to it on Patreon, just join my Patreon. But even if I reacted to it on my own style, surprisingly, I enjoyed the series. Like, this show is much better than their first show for some reason. I maybe because their chemistry improve, and I feel like the pacing and how they put things together just magically worked for their characters. So I feel like it just worked better. My only complaint with this show is the episodes are too long. Like, it's just unfortunate that this was airing on a Friday and I'm reacting to other Friday shows on Saturday. I am also reacting to this on Saturday, so I kind of have to decide and sacrifice, and this show was unfortunately got affected. So if I have much more free time, I might rewatch it on my own on 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 very regular style or normal way of watching stuff. But surprisingly, I did enjoy the show. It's funny, it's enjoyable, and surprisingly, I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it. I just really hate longer episodes. Like stop doing longer episodes if because these type of rom-com shows, I feel like they don't deserve longer screen times because if they do, then the comedy might get more dragging, and the it won't just work on the way that it should be. But yeah, I enjoyed Somewhere Somehow. It was much better in my opinion, and they were really delivering. Hopefully, though, they do get a better show next year as well. Next up, we have Only You by uh Only You by Ling Orm. It was okay. I don't get where the slander is coming from people that have watched Only You. For me, it was okay. I mean, I did get to watch it in normal way more than the other shows that I did on Patreon. So that to show that I can still tolerate it. Plus, like this show was airing at the times where I don't have much longer shows, so at least it didn't affect. Maybe if I can try to react to it on my own way, maybe it might work. But you know, it wasn't that bad for me. The Only You wasn't that bad. But I do get where people are coming from saying that this show is so bad, it's the worst. Ling Orm shouldn't have done this at all. I do get it. Maybe one of the factors is that this show has too many episodes. Like 14 episodes, seriously? Channel 3. I feel like we could have just like made it shorter. Kind of like, the Secret of Us type of thing. Especially like when the drama gets draggy and everything, like let's not. Let's not channel 3. But you know what? I still enjoyed it despite the the lapses and the issues that the series had. So Ling Orm still deserve their flowers, and I will give an it was okay tier. Wasn't that bad, wasn't that great either, but still enjoyable. Next up, we have Ayaka's in Love with Hiroko. Season 2. Ayaka's in Love with Hiroko. I enjoyed it or it was okay. I enjoyed it or it was okay. I don't know, man. We'll see, but uh okay. I'll put it on I enjoyed it. Okay. First and foremost, should I enjoyed it or I'll put it on my top show this year. Listen, why I put it on my top show this year, aside from the fact that I have no other choice for other shows, like this second season, of Ayaka's in Love with Hiroko. It actually worked. It actually worked onto me. I feel like despite the fact that it was 6 episodes, I did get to see the still see the chemistry between Ayaka and Hiroko. They still face the same old type of situations, and at least they got to have some growth. However, Hiroko, like I still kind of like despise Hiroko for like how she had acted toward the second season, especially towards Ayaka. Although I do understand where she's coming from, but Ayaka also deserves better with how things have turned out. So, like I feel like Ayaka just deserves better in general. But at least, Hiroko got to redeem herself. And, like, part of its charm of the show is really how over exaggerated this series can be. It was fun, it was entertaining. I did enjoy it. Although, again, there's not much issue technicality wise because it is what it is. What I just only hate about this show is Hiroko. Hiroko and her behavior. Because Ayaka deserves better from all of the bullshit that Hiroko has been giving towards her. But at least they got to work it, and it's still my top show this year. So you know what? Good for them. Anyway, next up we have Roller Coaster. Roller Coaster. Roller Coaster. Roller Coaster. Not gonna lie though, top show this year as well. It was enjoyable. Okay, I might put Ayaka is in love with Hiroko with second season on I enjoyed it. I'll just put it there. I'll just change minds if ever I do. But for now, Roller Coaster top show this year as well. I am doing this because there aren't really that many GLs that we had this year. Although we did had like at least more than 30. There are some that are really short. Those I didn't get to watch them, but Roller Coaster, like the drama in this show is what also gripped me on. Just like Denied Love and Harmony Secret, like the drama that this show had was something else. Like it really questioned me, it really gripped me on the things that I cannot grip. And you know what? Good for them that they get to work things out in this show because wow. Like I did not expect them to be that intense and that dramatic. But you know what? I'm very much here for it because, like with how things have turned out through the series, because it was more of like a love triangle, you know, but they made the love triangle very relatable for me. I feel like since this is kind of like the first show for, I guess, most of the actresses, or they have been on other shows, but I haven't seen them. Like the way they act, the way they portray their characters, it's very relatable. Like you really won't know until you get into the situation of them being in a roller coaster of a love triangle. You just never know what will happen. So I did get to relate. The finale was just rushed. The finale was just rushed. That's all I can complain for the show. But other than that, it was beautiful. It was enjoyable. And I had fun. I had fun with the drama that we can have with this show. Top show this year, that's for sure. Poisonous Love, of course. Top show this year as well. Love it. I really, I really, 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 really loved Poisonous Love. Poisonous Love can have one of the like the acting that we had in this show is incredible. Gore, the one who played the one who played Pat, she's just 19 years old, and she get to act like a veteran. Can y'all explain that to me? Can y'all explain that to me? How fucking good her acting is. I mean, same with Prem, but Pat's actress was such a breakout performance for me. Like seeing her age makes me like I cannot act like that. Like an a a promising actress. The fact that they're already this good, or she's already this good, what more in the coming in the coming projects? Like it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really really good. And yeah, like I really love both of their performance. I just I just didn't like the parents. I have nothing against the show, not gonna lie. I just only hate like the parents of Prem, Tawat, Nam. Yeah, those four. Since the parents are two people, obviously. But other than that, it was poisonous. It was very lacorn. I mean, it was broadcasted on 131, but it was beautifully made, and I really enjoyed it. It got really dramatic. It got really dramatic, Mama, and man, I will always love some good drama. I will always love some good drama in my house. Next up, Love Design, of course. Top show this year. I mean, except for the fact that we also love some good, cute shows. We also love we love some dramatic shows. We also love some cute, sweet, a little dramatic, but still cute and sweet shows. Like the acting between the both of them, it's both of them are giving. I mean, both of them have been actresses like Jane. Like Jane was from GMM TV. She's a really amazing actress. She has been on other amazing shows as well. Same with the one who plays Okbab. She was also on various shows as well. And the fact that they get to utilize how great their acting are in this series. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so fucking good. It's so good. I did hear though that Love Design will also be available on Netflix, so good for the Netflix girlies and bookies that at least if y'all don't have WeTV, then y'all can watch it on Netflix. Rewatch and binge watch it all, or you can also binge watch it with me on my Patreon because this is a WeTV original. But seriously, this show was just really good. So yeah, I forgot to include the Queendom poster. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Queendom. I love you guys so much. But if I'm gonna be putting Queendom, I'll just be putting the Queendom poster on the top show this year because it's just really good. It was amazing. Like I just love that show. Probably like yeah, like the rappers the it was well made, well balanced. It's really romantic, and I just enjoyed it. I just enjoyed how cute, sweet, but a little dramatic that show is. Even the side couple, they were giving together. That even if a lot of people are also requesting as well. But Queendom was also a good show. I'll just be putting the poster somewhere. I'm so sorry. And yeah, next we have Dangerous Queen. Dangerous Queen, I will say could have been better. Could have been better. I'm sorry to the lesbians of Dangerous Queen, but it was just not it for me. It was just not it for me. 8 episodes, nothing much is going on. It's too draggy. I can see the chemistry between them though, but it just didn't work. It just didn't work. Like the series overall didn't work for me. I mean, if you're gonna be looking at my reactions, I got bored with the show eventually. So yeah, it was somewhat okay, but could have been much better. Futari Escape, I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed Futari Escape. It was so cute, so sweet, so lovely. Like, oh my god, I love it. 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 I love it so much. I love it so much. I just can't put it on top show this year because it's not really a GL. And I was also kind of like waiting for some romance because it's more of like a Yuri series. Like the romance is implicit. It's not really explicitly processed or showed, but they were really cute together. They were really cute together in Futari Escape. I just know that they were really lovely people, and whether or not they're girlfriends together or not, I just know that they will be delivering and that whether or not they are together, what's important is they get to escape, okay? Because the story is really about them escaping the realms of adulthood by being together and kind of like eating, traveling, and all of that. It was just really heartwarming to watch, and I'm glad I did get to react to it. Although it's not really available internationally, you might have to set a VPN to Japan and watch it on TVer, which is a legal streaming platform, by the way. And then, copy paste the Japanese title of Atari Escape, and then, turn on your Google Translate so that you can, because it has some Japanese subtitles. And if you have Google Translate on your browser, it will automatically translate. So it's a little work for this show, but I still enjoy the show nonetheless. So cute, sweet, fluffy. I really enjoyed it. My safe zone. Ay, my safe zone. My safe zone. No, 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 no. My safe zone could have been better. My safe zone could have been better. I feel like, you know, the Lena and Mew, if I'm not mistaken, their names, like their their names, are sorry, like them as actresses, they deserve better projects. I just didn't. I just I just gave up with the show halfway through, so I just only put it on Patreon, which is why you don't see my reactions to the series anymore on YouTube. But the first half is also on YouTube for the highlights. Yeah, it just didn't work for me. Like the story was too simple that they didn't get to improve it to make it a better story. They just like adapted it as it is. I need to talk to Channel 3 about their shows because they need to learn their lessons. They really need to learn their lessons. But yeah, I was somewhat kind of enjoying the first half, but completely gave up on the second half. So could have been better. Unlimited love, no comment. I'm so sorry. Player, I'll put it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. Oh my god, this will be hard. This will be hard to, or should I put it here? I'll just put it on I enjoyed it. Yeah. So that I can at least have my top 10. And also for player to not get stigma to not get left out. I'll put it on I enjoyed it. It was almost going to be top show this year, but there were some episodes that were too draggy for me. Some didn't make sense, but I love the acting. I love the chemistry between both of the main leads. The execution was okay for me, like it was adequate enough. And like them being together, it just brightens up my screen. I just really love it. Like they just the dragginess of the issue just really threw me off. But overall, I did enjoy this show. It was a really, really great show. It was a really, really great show. Runaway, obviously, it will be on my top 10. So these are already 9, by the way. I'm just gonna be putting Queendom here. So you all have automatically my top 10 GLs this year. The rest will eventually be on other. I mean, the rest will eventually be on the lower ranks. But Runaway was so good. I feel like, more people should watch Runaway because this is not your typical GL series. It really focused more on the horror elements onto it, which I really love. I know some people gave up on it, like Julie Lim gave up on the show because she was too scared. Honestly, though, for me, it wasn't. I mean, it had scary moments, but it's not as scary as as what I think scary is. It might just but it might just scare some people, but it was a totally enjoyable experience. Like, and the ending of that series, oh my god. Girl, like it was a totally different experience. What I just didn't like about the show is the backstory. Like the backstory just pissed me off. Even on the finale, like I still can remember myself being pissed off over Jum Kwan. What the fuck did Jum Kwan, Tanom, and Korn did towards their lives? They do deserve better though, but yeah. Overall, I still enjoyed it. It was a really great show. Not again, not your typical GL series, but an amazing experience. Top part of my top 10. Part of my top 10 for real. Next up, we have Mutalove. Hello, is this luck? I will be reacting to episode 3 on Friday since I will be taking a break on tomorrow, December 31, and on January 1st for the new year. I'll be rating this series. It was okay. It was okay. Yeah, it's an okay show. I mean, it has some sapphic elements onto it. Obviously, we still don't know though if Na will be choosing either Limai or Nine. I'm hopeful though that it will be eventually uh on Limay. Na, you really need to think about what you really want for your life. But other than that, like it was an okay show. Like I enjoy how handsome Leng is. How cute and lovely Jan and Jingjing together is. But storyline wise, I feel like yeah, like it's not it for me considering that we already have other GL stories. If Hello is This Luck just focused on the lesbians only, it will be a much better show. But no, they decided to add a man to make it more interesting, even though it's not really that interesting. So, but other than that, it was a cute show. It's a cute show so far. Cannot wait for episode 3 that it's already uploaded on GMM TV's YouTube, but then again, I'll just be reacting to it on Friday. But yeah, cannot wait for the next 2 episodes. Next up we have Like a Palette, and not gonna lie, could have been better. It could have been better. I'm sorry, but despite how cute the show is, like Dai and Jane Dang being together. Too many characters, too many unnecessary characters, too many unnecessary subplots that doesn't even make sense, that don't even help the plot. I just want Dai and Jane to be together. I will just get Junior. I'll just get Junior as like my boyfriend to help the gay so that he doesn't feel alone. I will be there for him. He is a hottie. I will kneel for him. Okay, as a tribute to help the lesbians and let the lesbians rule the world. And that is that. Okay, so yeah, I don't expect the series uh to be that better anymore since we're now down to the last 3 episodes. But I mean, it's somewhat cute, but yeah, it's a lost cause. Could have been better. Mission, Love or Lies. So we're now gonna be going to the movies. I'm just gonna be speed running this since you might be thinking about how I will be ranking this. Mission, Love or Lies, no comment. Trunk Girl. These movies, by the way, I reacted to it on Patreon. If you're curious on how I've reacted to them specifically speaking, go join my Patreon. Trunk Girl. Trunk Girl could have been better. Bunny Bunny, no comment. I don't even remember what the fuck happened with this. Kiss the Hater. Um, no comment. And On and Off, it was okay. Out of all, like, because these films, except for Mission Lover Lives was a Thai GL, but Bunny Bunny, this is Bunny Bunny, Kiss the Hater, and On and Off. This is On and Off. They are from Film and Trunk Girl. The ones that the one that I really like the most is On and Off. Like I feel like it's more emotionally intriguing. It's more cohesive and I can connect more to the story. Trunk Girl, I can somewhat connect with the storyline, but it could have been so much better. And the rest, no comment. I'm excited for the season 2 of On and Off though. I feel like it's currently airing, but I'll be doing it alongside Checkered Shirt, which is a Korean BL from Film that is also currently airing at the moment. I'll be reacting to them once all of the episodes drop, or when the uncut version of the binge watch version for both of the shows gets released. I'll be reacting to them. So yeah, overall these are my live rankings, and I'll just put Queendom poster on top show this year. At least y'all know what is my top 10 shows this year. What will be their placements though? That will be on a separate video. I'm gonna be combining both top 10 BLs and GLs since that will be much faster. And I also hope that y'all have enjoyed me ranking the GLs that I've watched this year. I know there are still more out there. I'm sorry that I didn't get to watch everything in the show, lesbians wise, but you know, like overall I still had a great time watching all of the GL shows that I've watched, all of the lesbians that we deserve to see, and I really do hope we can have more. I really do hope we can have more. We can have more GL series next year. I know there's gonna be more like Fulfill from Channel 3, and also 4 Elements. 4 Elements is gonna be starting January 24th. I'm excited for that. It's kind of like the mega project that even though Idol Factory had already backed down, but at least North Star, the same production company behind behind Poisonous Love, is taking over things. So I'm excited for that. And yeah, there's I believe Girl Rules is also gonna be next year as well. There's gonna be more lesbian shows that we'll be watching next year. Hopefully though I can watch all of them, since just like what I mentioned on my BL tier list, it's gonna be much busier for me reactions wise, and not just reactions wise but also academic wise, with how I'm turning things with both the lesbians and the gays. But I'll try my best to watch everything that is currently airing so that I can relate to what people have been loving, because I will always love the gays and the lesbians no matter what. And that's just how it is. So again, if you have your own ranking or your favorite GLs that you have watched this year, and also the ones that I didn't get to mention, because again, those are just the ones that I only watch. Let me know the ones that I haven't watched that you also like for this year. And I do hope y'all enjoyed this ranking with me. Thank you all so much for watching. Happy New Year to each and every single one of y'all. To more lesbian related reactions to come. Happy holidays. Enjoy the rest of your day and week, and see y'all again next time. Bye bye. Propomana Cap. 감사합니다. arigatou gozaimashita. Share. Thank you all so much.